was designed to keep illegal immigrants from crossing the border. But the original plan was full of holes. Holes the federal government is now closing with gates.
They're just as ridiculous as the construction of the wall. There's a gap about 3,200 feet, I think.
When the fence was built, more than half of Dr. Elosia Temez's land ended up on the other side.
It's very sad to me.
Temez says it's like living in a prison.
I feel trapped and incarcerated in my own land.
But the federal government says landowners shouldn't feel this way. It left gaps in the fence so they could access their land. But over time, the gaps have also allowed illegal immigrants to access the United States. So the Department of Homeland Security came up with a solution: electric gates. The landowners are given passcodes, illegal immigrants another hurdle.
It's going to slow them down. It's going to give us a tactical advantage to apprehending undocumented immigrants that may be trying to cross.
So far, 5 have been put up in the Rio Grande Valley, with plans for more. By the end of the year, the government plans to install gates in 44 of these gaps in the fence. This project is going to cost taxpayers more than $10 million.
To spend all those dollars for that, what for?
Temez says it's only another barrier between her and her property and is not convinced it will keep any illegal immigrants out.
2 months ago.
But for Roberto Chavez,
Before was just the hole,
he says he feels safer with the gates.
Before was everything was open, Now it's closed, so it's better. We feel better.
He lives next to one of the gaps, and as a truck driver, he says he now worries less when leaving his family.
The gate is very good, it's very safe for everybody living here on the border.
We do explain to our property owners that this is helping them keep them safe.
But some say it's done just the opposite.
We didn't ask to be put in the position that we are today.
Pamela Taylor's home sits south of the fence,
It's going to be closer here.
just down the road from one of the gaps. But this gap will not receive a gate. A major highway runs through it. The Department of Homeland Security says putting a gate here would be a traffic disaster. Ever since the government began installing gates, Taylor says she's seen an increase in illegal immigrants cutting through her property.
Every day we get as many as 11, 14, 20 people coming through here because we're a funnel.
She says it will only get worse with more gates.
And there was 2 crossing right across that street.
At the age of 82, Taylor says she won't move,
I said I didn't know what.
but can't help but think what might happen.
Well, we're only a block and a half from Matamoros. And you've evidently heard what's going on there. I mean, they're chopping heads off left and right over there every day.
The U.S. Border Patrol says extra eyes and extra agents will be added to any unclosed gaps. The Department of Homeland Security says it's convinced the gates will help keep illegals from crossing, even if some say they're only opening up more problems. From Brownsville, Brian New, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.